In this video, we are going to talk about the in, on, at, the from, and the to. First one is de or da, which means in or on or at. You can use de or da in these three cases. Now, when do we use de and when do we use da? Go back to the vowel harmony video that I did before. I will link it down in the description box. Let's start. Evde ekmek kalmamış. There is no bread left in the house. So evde, the de is in. Where in the house? Evde. And it's here in and it's red. Okulda yaramazlık yapma. Don't be naughty at school. So as you see now, the da came as at and not in. This is the second case. We have hastalıkta, sağlıkta, yanında olmaya söz veriyorum. I promise to be with you in sickness and in health. So the ta here means in. Bu hayatta başarılı olmak için ihtiyaçtır. It is a necessity to be successful in this life. So this ta is in. Olaylarda tarafsız bakmak çok önemlidir. It is very important to look impartially at incidents. So now, the da here means at. At what? At the incidents. Gökyüzünde yalnız gezen yıldızlar. Yeryüzünde sizin kadar yalnızım. Stars wandering alone in the sky. I am as lonely as you on earth. So here, as you notice, we have in the sky, on earth. Düğünde 300 kişi vardı. There were 300 people at the wedding. So the day here means at. We don't say in the wedding, on the wedding. No, it's at the wedding. And the last easy example. Masada bir kitap var. There's a book on the table. So that means here on. Masada. From, which is either then or done or ten or tan. Look at the last vowel in the word you're going to add these and choose the right one. Dikey kayalıklardan uzak durun. Keep away from the vertical cliff. So dan here means from. Bu haftadan itibaren havuz sezonu değil mi? It's pool session from this week, isn't it? So again, done. Ben şimdi Fransızca birden 100'e kadar sayabilirim. I can count from 1 to 100 in French now. Sağlam veya güvenilir bir kaynaktan, from a reliable source. A'dan Z'ye kadar, from A to Z. Now we will talk about the two in the next slide. Bisikletimden düştüm. I fell off my bicycle, which means I fell from my bicycle. Forget about literal translation every time. You have to take the meaning. Dün İstanbul'dan geldim. I came from Istanbul yesterday. Now you might be wondering, when do I use dan, ten, or tan? Look here. When the last vowel of the noun is one of these letters, you add dan. For example, from school, okuldan. From the cinema, sinemadan. When the last vowel is one of these, you add den, which is from the house, evden, from the center, merkezden. We have e here and e here, which is one of these letters, you add the den. When do you add ten or tan? If the last letter of the noun is one of these, the suffixes changes to te, which is either ten or tan. And you can memorize these letters in this word, fıstıkçı şahap. These capital letters are the letters that make us choose ten or tan. From the market. Market ends with a t, which is one of these letters. You write ten. Market ten, from the market. From the butcher, kasap ends with p, which is one of these letters. So instead of using dan, you use tan, kasap tan. And the last one is either e or a, which means two. Why do I put the Y over here? It's a protection letter, which means if the word ends in a vowel, I put Y as a protection letter. Yarın babam Türkiye'ye gelecek. Tomorrow my dad will come to Turkey. We have here a vowel. That's why we put the Y as a protection between two vowels. Birazdan alışverişe gidiyoruz. We're going shopping soon. But it means we are going to shopping. Don't translate as it is. But here means to. Ben şimdi Fransızca birden 100'e kadar sayabilirim. As you notice here, we have the den from. As in the previous slide, the is to.
Ali, Ahmet'e 1 saat almış.
Ali bought a watch for Ahmed. But here the A means to Ahmed. But we don't do the literal translation again. Haftaya Trabzon'a gidiyoruz. We are going to Trabzon in a week. Now, both of them means to. But we don't say to a week. No, in a week we're going to Trabzon. But the a and the a here means to. Arkadaşlarımız bize fırından simit aldı. Our friends got us meat from the bakery. We have the dan, fırından, means from the bakery. They got simit. For who? For us. So bize here, the a means to us, but we don't translate to us. We say got us simit from the bakery. Now, very important note, to know which ones to choose, the a or the a, the dan, the tan, you will have to know the vowel harmony rule, which you will find now on the screen. Click on it to understand this subject more.